Luke, a 2-all draw here at Grimsby Borough today. What were your thoughts on the performance overall?
I thought lads came out at traps really well. To be fair, we stretched them just like Gaffer said to. Game plan went well. We were getting in behind every time. Obviously, early first goal and then a fairly early second goal as well. I think we maybe took us foot off the gas a bit for the start of the second half, which we shouldn't have. And I don't think that was his best performance. Probably one at worst at season, but to have a performance that's bad that late on its season, it could have come a lot earlier and it could have ruined us run. But I think lads are right to be disappointed because we've got it away really. I think game management's got to be better in that second half and just slow it down, keep ball. Obviously, when you see you're not playing well, slow it. If you have to play for a throw in, play for a throw in. Just don't let them counter us like they did. And fair play to them, they got the second goal, a good finish.
Yeah, how disappointing was it when that second goal went in?
Very, very frustrating because even though we've not played well in that second half, we've still had 3 or 4 chances ourselves. We've hit bar, we probably should have converted more. But it's I mean, at the end of the day, we're still unbeaten. So as much as it would have been nice to get 3 points, and obviously we know we're only a few games away from securing league, but it's just a setback. But just how we get up, we just go again Tuesday, and short lads will be right up for it and get a win there.
Let's pick out the positives and going from the start of the game. Obviously, yourself got quite a lot of freedom down that left-hand side.
Yeah.
Just talk about them early involvements between you and their right back.
Straight away, it's the first time I got out in my first time I span in behind. Sorry, I could see he were coming really tight, and he were giving me so little room that it was so easy to spin off him and get in behind. And Tez was seeing that as well. So every chance I could, I just kept going and pressuring him, getting in behind, and then the gaps started to open up. And then if I don't go in behind, I come feet. He stands off a bit, and then can get at him. And obviously, I got in behind for Jay's goal. But yeah, I think I'd beaten him in that first half and second really.
And obviously got the assist for the opener. Just talk us through that, because it was a little bit of a battle on that left-hand side to actually get the crossing eventually.
Yeah, I think Tez has got the ball, and the centre back started to close him down, and it's bouncing. I know him so well, and he's just going to dink it straight over the top. So I've made my run early. Got a touch on the knee, but the defender's coming across, and I've just stretched and I've just lifted it just over at keeper, and luckily Jay's in the right place, and I didn't see him, but I just know he knows where he's meant to be. I know where he's meant to be, and he's nodded it in.
For yourself, 3 consecutive 90 minutes completed. How does it feel to be back starting and getting these full games in?
Really good, yeah. It's perfect for me. All I've wanted to do is have a run of games and properly, because when you come in and out at team and stuff, it's hard when you do start to find your best form and find your confidence. But now I feel a few games in, I'm starting to come back to my best self and starting to perform better.
Do you think it sort of mirrors a little bit like last season? So when you first came in, you were sort of bedded in really slowly,
Yeah.
then started to make appearances towards the end of the season, then pre-season same again,
Yeah.
getting more game time, but pushing for that start, and then throughout the season you've obviously learnt off the likes of Jay and those around you in them forward areas.
Yeah.
How do you feel now currently in terms of confidence, and how do you feel like you've come on this season?
Really, really good, to be fair. We were disappointed a few months ago not to be playing quite as much, but that's just part of the game, and I feel now spending more and more time with lads in and out of training and games and stuff and getting the experience, my confidence has come back, and just feel like every game's getting slowly better, and hopefully we'll be firing for next season.
In terms of your position, obviously on the left, how does it feel playing off Hughley? Obviously, he's a perfect target man for a winger like yourself.
Oh yeah, he's so good. Obviously, I think he's been struggling a bit with his chest, and he started to blow out a bit later on in game. That's why we didn't see as much of him. But from first whistle, just everything, you can rely on him in air to chest, in feet. Even when he does win header, it's not just going anywhere; it's going exactly where you want it to. For someone like me, it's absolutely perfect. I don't even have to think about where I'm going. I just know straight away. And he's so good with his feet. It can bounce off him as well. It's not like he just holds it up and then gives it me and I have to do it on my own. It can then bounce straight back. So it's perfect for me, yeah.
going into Tuesday night, what do we need to do to get back on track and get back to winning ways?
Gaffer says just 24-hour rule. You can sulk about it all you want for 24 hours, but as soon as it comes Sunday afternoon, that's it. Clean slate, and just get your head focused for Tuesday. And I'm sure the lads will. All the experience in dressing room, they've done it a million times. Everyone's come off a disappointing performances. We've not even lost, but we're all still disappointed. But I just think we need to do what we always do. Go there, take the game to them. We're not going to hide. We're going to be straight in all over them like we are every week, and hopefully we can get down and play some football.